And I don't want to get beyond this point. I just think God's bringing us to a point. There's no point in just throwing out a bunch of other random thoughts to you right now. I just got to ask, do you guys know him, man? Like, do you really long for him? Because, man, sometimes I just want to walk in a church building and hear the guy up front pray like he's really talking to someone that he knows, rather than just as a cue so that the band can walk on, or just as a transition, or just because it says on the schedule prayer time. Man, if you're an unbeliever and you walk into this place of worship, don't you walk in and go, man, that guy up there almost scares me. Like there's some sort of connection he has with God. It's like when he prays, stuff happens. It's driving me crazy. I don't know God like that person knows him. Man, is that what people see when they come to your church? Are they just in awe? Like, man, you know him, he listens to you. Man, seriously, I'm listening to the message before mine, and I know I keep referring to it, but it's really messing me up. Because I'm looking at the crowd as he's talking, I'm going, Lord, are they getting this? Are they getting this? This is so huge. This really is the problem in our churches. Is people aren't going up to the mountain. They're not really coming into the presence of God, and it starts with us. And we're busy with so much stuff. But man, look, what is this Bible about? It's about people who depended on God, right? I mean, it's about people who said, I don't care, all the cards are stacked against me, but I know God, so I'm okay. It's about Gideon. Remember Gideon? He saw fire come down from heaven, but that wasn't enough. He's like, well, show me the fleece. Make it wet. No, make it dry. You know, and we get on him like, man, why does he need to test God over and over? No, but once he knew God's with him, once he figured it out, he's like, okay, anything. You want me to fight with 30,000 people? That's fine. 10,000, that's fine. 300, I don't care. You're with me. So I'm okay. You're with me. I don't care. As long as your presence is with me, I don't care if I have 300 men, I'll do it. This book is about Jonathan in 1 Samuel 14. 1 Samuel 14, when the armies of Saul are hiding in a cave, and he just looks, and the Philistine army's up there, and he just looks at his armor bearer. He goes, how about you and I go? Just you and me. And he says in verse 6, he says, nothing can hinder the Lord from saving, whether by many or by few. He just goes, I don't care. If it's me, you, and God, that's more than he needs. That's what this book is about. It's like people who really believe still. It's like David, after they took his wives and they get back to Ziklag and his whole army, all their families were taken. And it says that they were all crying till they had no strength left. And then suddenly all the people started looking at David, all the soldiers going, let's kill him. It's his fault. And what does it say? It says, David strengthened himself in the Lord. He had his own army against him. He was weeping the loss of his family. Everything was gone. And now his own men are ready to kill him. And David's like, okay, God, I need you right now. You and me. And he comes out of that time going, okay, I'm good. Let's go. You guys, that's what this book is about. It's about people who say, look, Paul just going, I just want to know him. All I need to do is know him. I want to know him, the power of his resurrection, the fellowship of sharing in his sufferings. Man, I'm good. For me to live, this is all it is to know that he's with me. Like, is that you right now? Because you can have the promised land. What's your promised land? A big church? Think, God, if I could have a big church, if I could write a book, if I could have this staff, if I could have this worship, what is it? What do you want? Or do you want to just walk on a stage and go, gosh, I just know God is with me right now. No way, God's with me right now. His presence is with me. He loves me. He adores me. This is good. I can do anything. I mean, is that your confidence right now where you're going, you know what? I'm secure. I'm secure in the cross. I'm resting in him. He loves me. The Lord's my shepherd. I don't want for anything. I'm totally content with him. Man, is that you right now? Is that what the people see in you? It's just the security of this man or woman of God that just says, I'm completely content right now because I know God. I went right past Moses. I saw him on the way down. Just went up the mountain and just stood in awe of God and said, God, that's all I need.